for all you people who shamed me for using fake maple syrup, I have real maple syrup now. Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, my studio day today. So I'm gonna, like last time, I'm gonna try and film most of the vlog today. Although I don't know if I will get a vlog out this week, just because I feel like it's the same thing as last time and it's kind of boring. I don't really have any updates other than I'm doing the same old thing, working on a video today, and then doing some painting, and then doing some sketching. And that's pretty much it. I guess I'm gonna start, if I can, I will start printing out Patreon stickers because the October payment cycle just went through. Went through on November the 1st, so I can start making sure I can package all the Patreon people, and whoever's declined I won't package. So yeah, quite the same stuff. So that's why I don't know if I'm gonna get a vlog out this week, because it's gonna be boring. Look at the shadow of the huge, that's not a tree, by the way, that's the shadow of a huge weed that hasn't been pulled out. Yep, it's humongous. I've been editing videos, the short videos, the short 1-minute videos, but I still need to edit a long video for next week. I kind of don't want to do another speed paint because I think it's getting boring. I mean, there's only been 2 so far, but I just am bored of it. So I'm like, should I make another video? But I don't have any content. I'd have to film something totally new, which I don't think is happening. It's 12:23 now. I haven't posted today's drawing yet. Oh, let me quickly talk about, I could do that Q&A video that I've been saving, but I just don't feel like being on camera because I look like crap. Maybe after I get a haircut. What was I gonna mention? Oh yeah, somebody had asked me in a previous vlog about how I store stuff on my computer because I have a lot of drawings and stuff. I tend not to draw too much on my computer unless it's on my iPad. I don't have a lot of sketches, so sketches are no problem for me because I don't have any. But in terms of like final files, I kind of organize them by year. So I have a folder for, I started in 2016, so I have a folder for 2016, 2017, 2018, and within those folders I have subcategories. I have scans, all of my scans of all my traditional artwork, and then I have freelance, and then under freelance I have a couple folders there of different kind of jobs that I worked during that year. So so scans, freelance, documents. So documents are just like general admin stuff that I don't really touch too much, like commission forms and stuff. And then I have a category for comics and zines, and then within those folders there's categories for like finals, scans, and just like other piddly stuff, so other sketches. So there's a lot. I use folders a lot, and they're very helpful, and it's really helpful for me to organize everything by year, because even though it looks like I make a lot, I kind of I remember all of them within years. So I'm like, oh, I made something in 2016 or 2 years ago, and I just go through the folders and I label everything correctly as much as I can in the higher up folders. So I would label, like under comics, I'd label the comic, the title of the comic as the folder, and then within that sometimes it's a little bit messy. I don't name things properly, like scans, I don't name them whatever scans they are. It's a little bit messier within, but on the higher out folders it's a little bit more specific, so it's easier for me to find. Scans I don't label. It's easy if you have the program Adobe Bridge, because when you open up Adobe Bridge it can show you previews of everything. Even if it's a JPEG, a TIFF, a PNG, a GIF, it'll open it up and you can see an image of it, so it's really helpful in that way. It can also do searches for you, so it's really helpful in that way as well. So, I don't know if I answered your question. I don't really want to show you an image of all my folders because I might have some, you know, confidential stuff in there. Sorry, the lighting's in and out. But generally, that's how I organize things. More specific outwardly, but as you go within the folders, it becomes a little bit more messy. But that's okay because it's all kind of sectioned off properly. Oh, and I also wanted to talk about my art book. I didn't actually, not my art book, my out of body comic. I didn't actually talk about the specifics of getting it printed. Like I said, I got it printed from a printer that I had used before that had printed out my art books, and because I was printing out only 50 copies and not 150, it was a little bit more on the expensive side. So I paid about, for the 50 copies of Out of Body, I paid about close to $800 Canadian, which is really expensive for printing, but I was expecting that because it's full color, there is a cover that is full bleed, and it's just perfectly bound. So it was a lot of money, and I kind of, I think I spent more out of pocket for Out of Body than what I had made back in profit. But that's okay. That's why I have my full-time job. My boyfriend and I were talking yesterday about kind of like how my business thing is going, and I'm just like, I just feel like I haven't been really too focused on the profit side of it, because I feel like I'm just spending a lot more than I'm making back. And he's like, well, if that's the case, if you want to transition your art business into a full-time business, you're gonna have to you have to do better at that. And I agree, I totally agree. So it just means really cutting down stuff that I want to do for, I don't know, it's a lot of balance, and that's why it's hard for me. When I went full-time freelance, I was just so stressed out about money because I was just spending too much than what I was making. And I think it's okay now because I have a full-time, like I have a part-time job, like I still have my day job, but I don't know, I'm digressing now. I'm just taking a little bit of a break. I'm doing the next sketch for the next drawing while I wait for my clips to export, and then I will start editing another video. I think I'm gonna do the speed paint because I don't have time to create a new full video. Sorry about my hair. So I'll check back with you guys in a bit. Sorry if the vlog is gonna be boring. All the same stuff. God, my eye bags are horrible. So I've been watching the League of Legends Pop Stars video over and over again just because I love the way it looks. I'm sure there have been videos where it features like people dancing and stuff. I just haven't really paid attention. I don't know, this is the first time I've experienced something like this where I'm just like really taken in by the movement, and I'm just so impressed. And it's not rotoscope, because I quite like rotoscope, but at the same time I'm like, it's just tracing, but it's still a lot of work. But I'm just so impressed by the way they move and the way they dance that I just keep watching it over and over, especially the part in the train where it's just all neon lights and glowing lights. It's just wonderful. And they don't actually tell you who the animation who animated it, like the team that did. I had to find it, and I found it in the comments, but that's really annoying. Although from my comment reading, Riot Studios, they do MVs like this, like music videos like this, but they should just really tell, like right in the description section, who directed this, like art-wise, and like who the animators are, because it's great. I also watched, because of this, I watched the other League of Legends music videos. Rise is pretty good. It's like the animation there is pretty sweet as well. I don't know, I'm sure you guys have seen it or have seen it around. Give it a watch. I'll link it down below if you haven't seen it yet. It's really cool. Hey guys, it is Saturday, November 24th. I have not filmed at all since that last clip, which was like a couple weeks ago, maybe the beginning of November. I don't remember. That rhymed. But I am working on packaging some Patreon $5 tier stuff tonight. I have this container of my confetti but it's a container for when you are drug testing somebody. I got it at work. My boss was trying to get rid of some of these, and I was like, I'll take a couple because they're really good canisters, but they're also dual purpose because if I suspect myself or anybody of doing any kind of drug, I can test them. So it's basically a urine container test thing. So you can test for amphetamine, cocaine, benzodiazepines, barbiturates, amphetamine, THC, PCP, oxy, and methadone. I think it's methadone. Isn't that funny? Yeah, so I'm just watching YouTube while I do the packing stuff. I've already labeled all the $5 envelopes here. I really like this process. It's really chill for me, so it's nice and relaxing. I am almost done my project. Like I said, I haven't filmed anything at all. I kind of took a vacation from the vlog, so I didn't vlog anything or pick up the camera at all since that, like, for that duration of clips that are missing. So yeah, I feel every time I take a break from vlogging and then I start again, I feel like I need to amp it up because I've lost practice talking to a camera. But I'm going to continue packing stuff up, and then I will maybe concentrate more talking to you guys afterwards because I really want to pack right now. This video, I'll have a card here. Good morning, everyone. It's now Sunday, the next day. I didn't vlog after that last clip from yesterday, but I did do my nails really quickly. It's just this like greeny one. So let me quickly update you. I am busy working on the last few drawings of my November challenge. I am seeing the light here. I have about 5 or 6 more illustrations to do. So I'm gonna work on most of those today. I'm gonna package some orders that came in over the weekend, and I'll try to get more of the comic done for the October cycle. The comic that I've been working on, I haven't really talked about it because it's been really weighing on my mind, just because I've done the whole story, everything's all penciled in, but I just couldn't really get myself to really work on it, so I've been really slacking off, being lazy about it. But I really just want to finish it, lay it out, and print it. And the next zine too, it's all done. I just have to lay it out. The InDesign part sometimes gets really like, it gets really boring, but I can finish it if I, you know, hunker down and do it in like half an hour to an hour. So I just really need to sit down and just maybe steel myself for it. So that's the plan for today. We are gonna go grocery shopping in a bit, and you can see all these gifts here. I haven't been vlogging any of this, but throughout the month I have been to Christmas shopping, so all of this are gifts for family and friends. Well, mostly family actually. I am very close to being done. I have to wrap one more thing right here, and then right there. And then these canisters are actually from our Good Food boxes. We've been getting Good Food deliveries. They're like boxes with all the ingredients you need and recipes for meals, like dinner meals. So I've been collecting the little containers that I like. So I collected these so I can use them for like art stuff, for like confetti. These are my $5 Patreon packages that I worked on yesterday. They're all packaged up. I just have to seal them and draw the doodles on the back. And then these are the stickers for the $25 and the $30 tier for October. So they're very Halloween-y. I think I need to print out maybe 3 more. This I had forgotten about. This is actually my hair from this summer that I forgot to package and send to the hair donation center. I thought I had did that, but I was just digging around through my pile of stuff over here, and it's still here, so I have to package that up. I'm just updating you on what's going on over here, and that is like a little thing that a family member asked me to do. It's just draw a maple leaf and Toronto maple leaves on there. It's like the cabinet covers for a dartboard, so I bought spray paint for that, and the last thing I need to do is to do the text on it. I also would like to get a haircut. I was hoping to get a haircut before I started vlogging, but I don't want to have no footage because I'm waiting for a haircut. I'm planning to have this vlog that I post on December the 1st to be about an hour long, so hopefully I get to that so you guys can have something like a monthly vlog, like a month-long vlog. So I'm hoping to get it to an hour. Yeah, so it's Sunday, like I said. I would like to make some coffee, but and also some breakfast. Yeah, look at this ridiculous hair. Just ignore it. So let me quickly talk about the experience overall with this month-long challenge that I put myself through. It is not as bad. It was pretty bad I remember the 15th to 16th, just like the middle of the month. It was really bad in terms of just like burnout and emotionally and mentally, just because I'd pre-drawn like at least 10 drawings, and that really helps out. So if you are going to do a 30-day challenge of this ilk, I recommend doing a bunch of pre-drawings, or at least pre-sketches, at least maybe 10 of them, and then it'll help you kind of catch up. And after that, you just really have to set up your every single day around this challenge. So that's like, I'm okay with that. I'm really good at time management and just planning ahead. But what got me around those mid-months was just feeling like I was doing so much work for nothing. I just felt like I think I was just on social media too much. Whenever I posted something, I would be like waiting for comments and likes and stuff, and I was just like, this is really unhealthy. So after that week of just being sad about that and being like, oh, my work is not good, people just don't fucking care, I'm doing this for nothing, I'm not even making money out of this, I just like stopped thinking that way and just did not check the comments as much as I used to in the weeks prior. So I had like stopped watching artist vlogs. I stopped watching, I stopped like reading the comments too much and checking it every time. I just posted it and forgot about it and maybe checked maybe later, but not as much, like I said, not as much as I was doing. I stopped watching artist vlogs because I felt like a lot of these artists were creating things, and now I'm just like jealous about like, oh, they're making so many sales, they're selling out of so many things. I never sold out of anything, and I'm working so hard. I don't understand. So it was like, I'm trying my best to be unique, and I'm trying my best to have all my work be different and be something that people don't really see before. I don't know, that sounds really arrogant, but that was everything that was going through my head. And as I was watching these vlogs about artists, being like vlogs and like Instagram accounts and Twitter accounts and social media accounts of artists being like, oh my god, thank you guys so much for buying from my store, I sold out so much and you really helped me. That really got to me, so I stopped doing that, and I think I'm going to take a break from watching artist vlogs and artist videos and just like Twitter and Instagram. I'm still on there. I'm still trying to answer questions on my Instagram. Some people have been asking me like what supplies I use and stuff, but it was really bad during the middle of the month, and then after it's fine. So I am planning my final 2 pieces. I feel like my final 2 pieces are going to be the title pages for the art book. I did not mention that yet. I'm sure if you've been following me on my social media, I did say that I was going to create an art book. I told everybody on Patreon too that I will be creating an art book centered around the illustrations that I've been doing, but also adding some illustrations that I've done earlier in the year, just like an updated art book from my last one. And so I want to do a really nice title page for it. So I'm planning and my main inspiration is the Garden of Earthly Delights by Hieronymus Bach. Isn't Herman? Yeah. So I will put a picture here if you'd like. Yeah, that's the inspiration. I don't think I'm going to make it that detailed. I really would love to, but I think in order to make it that detailed with that many figures, the drawing would have to be huge. It would have to be huge, and it wouldn't look good on a small book. And besides, that I'm thinking about is this size. So I posted it on Instagram too. But I got this at work. My boss gets like a bunch of junk mail, and this one he doesn't, if it's junk mail, I just toss it out. But this one, I opened it up, it was in an envelope, and it's an ad book for Brooks Brothers, and they do like high-end clothing and suits and stuff for men, but also for women. So I took this because I was like, wow, that's really nice printing, really nice, and a really nice cover, and a nice size. So I've decided that the size of my new art book is gonna be this. It's a lot taller than my previous art book, which I would pull out, but I'm gonna grab it. So my old art book and the size that I'm thinking about, yeah, like I said, it's a lot, well, it's not that much different. It's slightly taller, and it's about the same width actually. Now that I look at it, maybe I should just stick to a specific size, but I do like how tall this is, and I can fit more things, so I'm gonna do that. What do you guys think? Should I maintain sizes? I don't know. Despite me being gone, I have really not, there hasn't been really any big changes in the month. I've just been focused on the illustrations every day and posting them every day, and just other than the stuff that I updated you on, that's pretty much it. Nothing too exciting. This challenge is really good. I'm just happy that I'm getting to the end of it, and I'm actually, you know, I actually think I can finish it. Even though that middle of the month I was like thinking like maybe I should just make it to day 20, and after day 20 I'll just say I'm done, and then after that, maybe after day 20 I just won't post any videos. But I decided like I'm almost to the end. By the time I get to the 20th drawing, it's just 10 more drawings, so I decided to just keep on going. And the other thing about it, it's extremely isolating, especially if you don't have any fellow art friends that you really talk to about it, because it's just like you're so focused on it, and you're always at your desk, and you're always editing a video. Well, for me, in my case, you're always editing a video after you draw it. It's just a whole thing, and it's just very isolating and lonely. And my boyfriend and we still spend time together. I'm also really good about that, I think, because whenever I'm working at my desk and he comes in and is like, let's cook dinner or let's hang out, I will always say yes. I will leave everything at my desk and do it. And sometimes it gets really weird because it's like I get up and sit down, get up and sit down, get up and sit down throughout the night or throughout the weekend, but it's just my way of balancing things. So I've gotten some questions about like, Joy, how do you do work, and how do you do illustrations, and how do you balance your relationships and your friends and family? I always say yes to anything that involves family and friends and my relationship. I always say yes to it unless it's like ridiculous, but I always say yes, even if it's the smallest like 20-minute time to hang out at the kitchen. And the only con about it is I never invite people to do things because I'm always doing things on my own. So I never call up people and be like, yo, let's have a coffee, let's hang out, or let's do this and that. I'm never the one to do that. Although that next weekend, I think, no, not the coming weekend, but the weekend after that, so the 7th of December or the 8th, I've told my brothers that I wanted to come over and just chill with them for the weekend. So I'm going to do that because I miss them and I just couldn't do it throughout November. So yeah, that's one other kind of update, insight into the challenge that I've been doing. Very sorry if I've been chatty for too long. I hope it wasn't too rambly. I just wanted to get my thoughts into this vlog, so the rest of the vlog hopefully will not be as boring as me talking. And I hope the talking is not it provides some entertainment and it's not just boring. Okay, I'm gonna make myself a coffee and then I'm gonna start working. My workspace is so messy. Now I am transferring my clips to my hard drive. I've been collecting all of my video clips. I don't know if I'm going to use them again, but just in case. What is this one? So I had actually drawn 2 illustrations before this one. You probably would have seen them by now. Well, the ones that I didn't reject, but I rejected those. You probably would have seen this, hopefully the one that I'm gonna edit right now, but I deleted these 2. So there's 2 days that I have to catch up on. I try not to do that, but I'm just not happy with these. So they're gonna go. I haven't edited that video yet because I want to start on my new piece or the next illustration. But before I do that, I think I'm gonna have some breakfast. It's already like almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon, but I woke up pretty late today because I slept in. I've been sleeping in a lot lately, which is fine. I think it's just because my neighbors are really loud and I just get waken up like at like 6 or 7, and then I want to sleep some more so I don't wake up until like later. Anyway, I'm gonna make myself a bagel with butter, and then I am going to continue working. Cinnamon raisin. Oh, it's so yellow because of the light. Okay, hopefully it'll settle down. Anyway, good morning guys. It is Thursday, about 11 o'clock in the morning. I've had a rough start to my day. Let me put you down here. I just had a shower and I got ready, but the first half of my day was horrible. But let me explain to you what happened. So last night I had gone out with a friend. I came back home and found out that our internet was dead, and it was because my boyfriend was here, so he saw what happened, and well, a bell technician came by apparently when he came home from work, and he did some work upstairs for the tenants upstairs, I think to put in their internet. So in doing so, I think he pretty much messed up the wiring for our internet, which is through Tech Savvy. So I had to we had to deal with that. I had to call Tech Savvy and I had to explain the situation. So they couldn't do anything because Tech Savvy rents all their Bell technicians, all their technicians through Bell, so they couldn't do anything for me on that night. So they had to have Bell call me today and schedule an appointment for a technician to come in and fix that issue, which they caused. But I can't take off work tomorrow. That was the only time range they gave me, 8 a.m. to 12 on Friday. So I had to reschedule it for Saturday. So we are without internet until Saturday, hopefully. They actually book it. I just don't trust Bell. So I just want to shorten this. I have some really bad issues with Bell, and I just hate talking to them this whole morning. So I was like transferred back and forth through phone calls. So I had to schedule it on Saturday, and it's just really annoying because it's kind of funny. It's also the last 2 days of my November challenge, and now I can't upload the videos that I have ready. I've done them. I have to edit the last video, and I was hoping to have them all ready and posted up today so I can have sort of Friday free, but that's not gonna happen because of this internet issue. Isn't it funny? So yeah, I had a bit of a rough morning. I did cry a little bit because it was really frustrating just because of my past history of dealing with that stuff. But afterwards I took a shower and I'm ready for the day, and I actually have a hair appointment to get my hair cut properly this afternoon at around 2:45. But the rest of the day I'm just going to be painting, and then when my appointment comes around, I'm gonna go get my hair cut. First things first is I have to clean up my pants with this lint roller. You know that that pink sweater that I wore I guess the last vlog, I put it in the wash and it had fluffed up everything. There was so much fluff that came from it. I need scissors. Oh my gosh. There was so much fluff that came off that sweater that my pants are all full of fluff, so I have to do that right now. And then I have a setup right here that I'll show you. I pretty much grabbed my old laptop. This is a really old laptop. I bought it in like 2009, maybe even 2000, late 2008, but it's been going strong. I did step on it by accident, so you can see that big dent there. It still works. It's perfectly fine. The battery doesn't charge well, so I have to connect it to the charger forever, but I have my hard drives here and I'm transferring over movies from my old hard drive because I have a bunch of like movies and shows that I downloaded in university, and I'm putting it into another hard drive so I can watch stuff while I work because I don't have internet and I like listening to things. So I have like the whole Avatar The Last Bender. I binged on that one during uni, so, and I have a bunch of movies here, so I'm doing that right now because I need something while I work. I don't know if you can see that fluff. Anyway, my boyfriend has a bunch of DVDs too, so last night when I was painting, I was watching The Critic.
Well, they did. Their testing showed you reminded them of the Pillsbury Doughboy.
Don't! I find that so demeaning. Hey, look, the doughboy and I happen to be ticklish in the same spot, but that doesn't give you the right to...
I don't know if you guys heard of that show, but it was in the 90s. It's a very good show, a lot of like references to movies and stuff. So anyway, I was doing that last night. Okay, so let's do this haul in this tiny sliver of space I have with the Christmas presents. So I got this last night. I already opened it last night. I couldn't really vlog because I was dealing with the internet thing, but I wanted to show you guys. I got Grey Legs from Dina Norland. If you're not following her, I'm sure you are. I'll link her down below. She did a Kickstarter for her children's book called Grey Legs, and these are all I pledged to it, and I got these. I don't remember what the bundle was called, but I got the book itself. It has like, I don't know what it's called, but UV, look at that, gloss coating. It's beautiful, so crisp. And then I have like a behind the scenes book, so just her sketches and stuff. I don't want to flip through that too much, so I got these two books. And I didn't know that I was gonna get 2 stickers. I just kind of pledged and I didn't see what I was gonna get, kind of like a surprise. So I have these 2 sticker sets, the idyllic and the nightmare version. Isn't that so cute? Nice size too. And then I got some prints. So cute. I got that one of Grey Legs, and one of Eva and her mom. And then I have a pin. I didn't know I was gonna get the pin, so I think this was a stretch goal. So yeah, I got a pin. Isn't that cute? So yeah, good job, Dina. This looks beautiful. I can't wait to read all of the book. I just skimmed through it last night, but I want to just sit down and read it and look at all the details. Look how detailed everything is. I remember her making the cover and all that stuff. So beautiful. Look at that. So nice. And then this. So that's what I got last night. I saw it on my desk. My boyfriend brings my mail in and just shoves it on my desk. So I'm going to put this away and then we'll do the haul, the other haul. There, I hope that lighting is okay. You are balancing on top of a spray paint can right now. So the first thing I got, I walked over during my lunch hour to Workspace Art Supplies. It's a small art shop. I think it's the only location here in Toronto. I don't know if they have any other locations, but it's a small art supply shop in Spadina in downtown Toronto. So I walked over there during my lunch hour because I needed to get some paint pens because I'm doing like I showed you that maple leaf. I needed some white and blue paint pens just to finish up the details on the sides of the maple leaf so it doesn't look too dirty or look too messy. So just regular acrylic paint pens, white and blue. I got myself a smaller cutting mat because I wanted a cutting mat where my desk is, so just in case I want to just sit down and cut stuff or paste stuff and felt I don't damage my IKEA table. So I got that, so I just pull it out whenever I need it. It was $5, good size. And then, not a very big haul, I got soft pastels. So I have oil pastels, which I've already tried a little bit of, but I want to try these soft pastels. I don't know. I think there's a tool to kind of apply them with, but I'm just going to use my fingers and a tissue for now. But this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's 6 in this, and this is $1.25. I don't know how the brand is like. It's Mung brand, but I got 4 of these. One that's this set of color, and then this set, they actually don't have like a straight up black pastel. This more earthy color set, and then more the greenish blue set. So I got those, and each was $1.25. So I was like, why not? It's something I can try, and it wasn't too expensive. So that's all the things that I got at Workspace Art Supplies. And then when I went to see my friend yesterday, which I did not vlog anything of, but we went to get rice noodles and just chill, because throughout November I've just been so busy with the project that I haven't been hanging out with anyone. So I was like, let's meet up and let's chill. So we went to get some rice noodles. I got like shrimp and rice noodles. And then we went to Muji because their flagship store in Toronto opened up. So it's like 2 levels, furniture, clothes, all that fun stuff. I think I took some pictures with my camera, because they have, in every Muji, they have a stamping station where you can decorate your packages with stamps. And you can't buy those stamps. They're just an in-house kind of thing, and it's really cute. So we stamped some fun little things. Here's my Muji bag. Again, it's not a big haul. It's very modest because I'm trying to save up money. But I've always been eyeing these simple markers. I know they're probably overpriced. I can get these at Dollarama. But I thought I'd try the Muji brand because their pens are not bad quality at all. So I got this, and it's like a bunch of different colors. It's like, you can see. So there's 2 colors in 1 tube. And there's 10 of these. And then I got these post-it notes, which are semi-bleached, and I thought this would be a good idea to get for my orders because I'm running out of the teal ones that I like. And the one that I got at Dollarama that's long and has lines, this one, it's okay, but it's not my favorite, so I just want to incorporate something a little bit more square. So I got this, and it's like a lot of them, 300 sheets. And the other thing I got was strawberry chocolate marshmallows. That's all. And it cost me, oh, okay. I was like, yeah, that's why it's so expensive. I paid for my friend's purchase. No, I paid for somebody else's purchase. No, I didn't. Okay, I was like, I know these were expensive, but I didn't expect them to be $15. So these are 15 bucks. And they're called the hexagonal water-based twin. And I was like, is that a water basin or something? Or like a pot? No, it's, this is hexagonal in shape. And they're twins, so there's 2. So I was like, oh, okay. So that was $15. Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna be like, maybe like $8 or something, but maybe they're really good because they're $15. Anyway, that's what I got at Muji, and that's my haul. So I'm going to start painting now. I hope my eyes aren't too swollen from crying this morning. And I can't wait to get my hair cut because, like I said, it's kind of like an awkward stage right now. So I guess the next time you see me, I will either be painting or I have gotten my hair cut already. Yeah.
I'm pregnant.
Wow. We're gonna have a cub. Honey, that's great news.
If we're still alive tomorrow.
It is now about 5 o'clock. I've just put on Aladdin because I had it in my hard drive. I came back from my haircut. Let me show it to you. So this is the haircut. I don't know how much of it you can really see because of the lighting in here. It really looks like a coconut shape because they tend to like blow dry and straighten it when I don't really do that stuff. So this is gonna look totally different when I just wash it and get out of the shower and dry it. So the bangs are really awkward because they kind of pop up. I'm not sure it's so noticeable. She curled it again inward, so I don't know how that's gonna look when, again, it's just, I tend not to do my hair. That's why I don't like it when they cut my hair and I'm like, and they blow dry it and all that stuff, because it's like, it's not the real thing. So it looks nice and straight and shiny, but let me put it in here. But it's not gonna look like this at all. So the part is in the middle. I'm gonna try and train my hair to have a middle part because I'm really kind of tired of the side part that I've had most of my life. So, and then she cut up this part because I was like, this part's really heavy just because I have the side part, but could you like, maybe if I have the middle part, I could have a little bit more of an equal amount of hair because I was really getting tired of that. But yeah, the bangs were the most awkward part. She did not want to cut higher up here to get a more heavy fringe because it's just going to be too chunky, she says. And because my hair is so thick, it's just going to be bleh. So I trust her. She did have some trouble trying to get what I wanted because I had an idea, but I don't have a specific, like, I don't know, look. I showed her some pictures, but we both were kind of like, okay, this looks good, this looks like that. And then this... because when my hair is wet and then it dries really quickly and it sets, especially around the base. So that's why I get a lot of cowlicks in the morning is I shower and I go to bed and then my hair just dries really differently. So she doesn't know that. So my bangs had dried like I had a cowlick at the barber's chair. It was like that, it dried up like that. So she was trying to like put it down with a product and she straightened it and she did everything she could, but I was just like, it doesn't really do that. If it dries normally, it will just dry flat, I hope anyway, because it's really puffy right now. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking about my hair, but that's how it looks. We'll see how it looks like tomorrow after a shower. But I like the length. I've been liking the short hair because I don't have to worry about it and I don't get too hot and it's out of my way. I think I'm gonna grow it out after this point because it's cut properly, so the last cut was just awkward. Anyway, that's enough talking about my hair. This is pronounced coconut me right now. Before my hair appointment, I actually walked around the mall and I went to Miniso, and I'm trying really hard to save money, but I just saw these notebooks and I know I shouldn't get any more notebooks, but I was like, I should really get back into writing a diary. I used to write a journal all the time. I like wrote in it every 2 weeks and then I stopped. I don't know if I'm gonna get back into it, but look at this. I got this at Miniso. This one was $5.99. I think that's not bad at all. And there's blank pages and there's lined pages, and it has here's the blank page and it has cute little cat drawings. I think the illustrator hopefully is somewhere here, but it's so cute. So this one was $5.99. I got 2. Really good place to get gifts. So if you have a Miniso, I don't know if it's a Japanese thing. I don't know if any other place has it, but $5.99. Really good gifts. I think I would love to get this as a Christmas gift or a birthday gift. Look, it's so cute. It's the same kind of thing, blank and lined pages. And then they have really cute art and stationery there. It's like, that's why I couldn't resist it, because it's very nostalgic too in terms of the stationery. Like I had a lot of stationery like this as a kid. And wow, it actually has ribbons. It has 2 ribbons. So you can bookmark more than one thing. And then this stuff, these little notebooks are $3.99. They are, I think they're plain pages, I'm not sure. There's 2 of them in here. $3.99 for 2 of these. And I was like, I'm gonna get them. I hope I can use them. If not, I can give them as gifts. And look at this. I think these are like the chestnut desserts that we got when we went to South Korea. I think I vlogged that. Oh my gosh. It looks like it. Isn't this adorable? I just couldn't resist. So I was like, okay, that's it. We're not gonna go shopping anymore. I kept the front tab of the one I opened up. It has like this front little piece that wraps around the journal. I kept it. I'm gonna put it inside the journal because it says, "It is well worth of falling in love in someone, even can keep up with the unavoidable damage." Very profound. I understand what it's trying to say. Oh, another thing it has, you can put your pen here for $5.99. They had a bigger size than this, and that was $7.99, but I was like, I want to get this one. Okay, this was like a vlog haul too, so I hope you enjoyed that. If you have a Miniso and you want one of these, go get them. They have a lot more different designs, but I could not resist the cute illustrations. Plus the fact that they were cheap, and they don't look like they're bad quality. Actually, I'm going to open up one of these and see how good the quality is. Oh, hope I didn't break anything. Maybe this is just one journal. I'm also really nervous about how disjointed this vlog is going to be. I just like vlogs where it's kind of, you know what's going on, but this vlog is just going to be all over the place. Ah, it is just one. If I knew that, I wouldn't have gotten it, actually. So, it's still really cute though, and it's like nice for a sketchbook. So it's all plain pages, and then there's craft pages in the middle, which is really cool. And the lady who was cashing me out, she was like, oh, these are really good. They're actually thicker than moleskin. It feels like less satiny than a moleskin page, like a regular moleskin plain page, but I think they are awesome. So anyway, that's my Miniso haul and my haircut talk haul. So you go. Ow, my knees. Ugh. I am officially done my November challenge. I can't upload the videos because I have no internet, but I just finished the cover. I've actually started cleaning up my desk. I'm going to clean up this cabinet of supplies because it's just been a mess throughout the whole month. And like, I have my vacuum out. I'm gonna vacuum my desk because I haven't touched my desk in a while. It's just been so messy just because I've been so focused on the drawing. So I'm gonna clean up and then I'm gonna edit the video, the last few videos, and yeah, and then I'll take a break, and then tomorrow I'll start working, and hopefully the internet will be back. No, actually tomorrow is Friday. I thought today was Friday. So, okay, I'm just gonna clean up. I'm watching Hercules now. Play.
Look out!
Now, I don't even know, 10:08. I have been internetless for most of the day, well, the whole day. Even I have data on my phone, so I've been checking messages, but it's been really quiet. So I think I'm gonna end the vlog clips today, like for today, and then maybe I'll vlog a little bit more tomorrow because I won't have internet until maybe Sunday, so I'm not gonna have the vlog up like I thought I would on Saturday. I was also hoping to post my originals and my prints on Saturday, but we'll see if my internet gets back then. I'm still getting used to my hair. Anyway, I am gonna head to bed. I'm gonna wash up and head for bed. I actually started writing in this, so that's good. Yeah, it's kind of weird trying to do a diary or a journal when I'm vlogging, but sometimes I feel the need to write, so I am doing that. Close this up. I stayed up late trying to finish up this illustration. The illustration that I'm finishing up tonight over the 2 days, my day 29 and my day 30. You'll probably hopefully see it by the time this vlog comes up or gets posted, is the cover for the art book. So I decided to put a lot of effort in it, so I did it over 2 days, and it technically I think it counts as like 1 day and another day because it's quite detailed. So I'm counting page 1 and page 2, like the front and the back, as like 2 days. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I think this marks the first time I've done something with this much. I'm looking at it right now. I've done something with this much detail, but it's not too big of paper size. I was worried about that. So it worked out really well. The main thing I need to do every time if I want to do this size is I'd really need sharp pencils. So I'm going to, this Christmas I think I'm going to, even though I've already bought myself journals and stuff, I'm gonna buy myself a really nice sharpener. I think Furu suggested a sharpener, but I forgot. I wrote it down somewhere, but I have to invest in a really nice pencil sharpener. Oh, speaking of pencils, I'm gonna show you how I organized that little cabinet there. All right, so I cleaned up the top. I was gonna wash my palette, but I didn't. So I'm gonna do that tomorrow, I think. So the first here is all the main pencil crayons that I use, my sharpeners, and then the tiny ones, I put them here, but the extra tiny ones in the what do you call these? The lead that broke off, I collect. So yeah, this is all the main stuff that I use at the top. Next level is my brushes, and the brushes that I use, I mean the pencil crayons that I don't use as often, these are the Staedtler ones, and then at the back is the Crayola ones and some black Derwent. I don't use the black Derwent because it's very powdery, so it kind of smudges a lot. And then I use the Staedtler if I want something lighter. The only thing about it is it doesn't mix well with Prismacolor, so if you want to put Staedtler down and then Prismas is no good. So I just use that when I just want to exclusively have lighter colors because they have so many colors. Third level you saw me do, I do have my pastels here, my soft and my oil, and then some Staedtler erasable pencil crayons here that I use sometimes. I mostly use them for the erasers because I can do that. And then there's just the notepad that I take when I want to cover up the drawing. I've been using that. This is the stuff that I don't use as often. My Winsor & Newton palette is over here. My prangs. Sometimes I pull out the glitter prang, and then this is my really old Sakura Koi watercolor. But the first watercolor that I used, I still keep it, and it's really messy in here. Hey, it's just as messy as that one. There we go. Kind of random, I have some scrap paper for testing colors, this bin that I sometimes use, and then these are just acrylic brushes, and this I have to put it somewhere. It's for screen printing. I really want to get into that once I get more space. And then the gouache and the watercolors. I stopped using the P.H. Martins because I found that they... Oh yeah, so I would put them on like a palette, and then when they dried up, they didn't re-wet nicely. So I'll still use them sometimes, but I don't like the fact that when they re-wet, they kind of do it weirdly. And then I've been using my gouache for like flat background, so I have them here, and this is my cord for my light box. So all organized, except I have to clean this. Okay, I'm gonna head to bed now. I'll see you guys tomorrow. It is Friday night at around 8:30. I got home from work, I had a shower, and I just sat down and started sketching on this sketchbook that I've had forever. I'm also watching Avatar: The Last Airbender. I think I'm on episode 3. Anyway, here's the sketchbook page that I finished. I just used my favorite 0.88, and yeah, I haven't done anything without pencil like in a while, just like freehand drawing with this pen. I really love this pen. But here's the page. I'll show you a closer look in a bit. I did use a little whiteout, like you can see here, because I didn't like how her hair turned out. This one was my first one, and then second, third, fourth, fifth, and then I think this was the fifth. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I love onions. Yep, my favorite is this one. It turned out really well, the first one, and then this one's not bad as well. This one is the one I like the least. And this one actually looks like my hair right now. I'll show you. I mean, not entirely. My bangs are just kind of awkward. I don't know how to feel about them because I've never had them before. I don't know if they should be thinner or not, and I don't want to do that myself. I've already actually trimmed it myself. It kind of looks like Casey Golden's hair, but her hair is a lot more coiffed and clean than mine. This is definitely going to get puffier as it dries, but it's okay. It'll grow out. Yeah. So this is just right after the shower, air dried. It is Saturday at around 7 p.m. I'm just finishing up editing the vlog, and I think I am going to reach my less than like an hour goal. Not exactly an hour, but it's an hour long vlog. So I'm going to end it here. I'm going to say thank you to my patrons. I'm going to do my shout out and thank you guys for watching and stuff. But I had one thing to mention before I end this totally, is that I apologize if the vlog is kind of talky, kind of rambly, I feel like it's a little boring because I don't have like packaging shots and all that kind of stuff like a usual artist vlog is. There's some food in there, but it's not an art thing. So I just hope it was nice background noise for you guys, because I know I enjoy that kind of stuff, just hearing background, just people talking and going about their day. So I hope you enjoyed it somewhat. I am going to be back and making regular vlog uploads, so hopefully the next ones are a little bit more interesting. Definitely the next vlog I will talk more about my art book and the comic that's coming up for my new Patreon cycle. I'm going to be working on Patreon all day tomorrow, Sunday, so because I need to package them out. So that's going to be in the next vlog. Fingers crossed for a more interesting one. So I am going to do my vlog shout out now. Thank you guys so much for watching this vlog, and I want to thank you, my patrons, for supporting me this month and previous months. It just really helps me out, and I really appreciate you guys being my patrons. It feels great to be supported by people and for people to follow my work and find that it's good enough to, you know, be supported. And for this vlog, I want to dedicate this one to Savannah. Savannah, thank you so much for being a patron of mine. I hope you have been enjoying the content on Patreon, and I hope you enjoyed this vlog if you do watch them. And again, thank you guys so much for watching. It really helps me out, and it's just awesome to make vlogs for people who watch them. So I hope we'll see you guys in the next one, and I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Bye!